There is a sensitive matter I want to speak about. I've had a personal experience. It's a common question we also come across at customer service as well as retail. So I wanted to speak about this matter as well as the crystal Mara today I'm going to speak about basadi. Then in the next video, right? So the matter for the purpose knowing or the algorithm TikTok as well as other social media platforms might take down this video. So I'm going to speak about it in abbreviations of M and A, right? Why womb cleansing matters after an M carriage or an A ocean. I hope you guys can read between the lines and understand what I'm referring to, right? So why womb cleansing for basadi matters after o latlhegetswe ke ngwana due to a M or a A. So the first point I noted down was energetic release of the soul imprint. The womb, it is a sacred space, right? It is sacred grounds. So the womb recognizes the presence of life, right? There was an energetic signature or soul imprint that was there. So it is important that we have an intentional release of this energy so that the womb can remain clean, right? Why are we doing this? Which is the energetic release or soul imprint. So that there isn't any lingering sadness or confusion, guilt, or even emotional numbness. We do this so that we don't experience difficulty conceiving, right? Because remember, or conceiver, there is the emotional, the physical, as well as spiritual aspect. So if you do not release the energy, there will be difficulty conceiving, right? As well as what? A disconnect spiritually or intuitively. So that is why go le botlhokwa for batho ba basadi to release the energy of the soul imprint. So the womb cleansing, right, allows you to thank or leboga, to honor as well as to release the soul energy ka lerato, with love. So there is ntlha over point ya mathomo e leng gore ke ngwadile. Ya bobedi botlhokwa ba gore re cleanse popelo mo, especially in the spiritual context, right? It's for emotional grief processing, right? After M or A, some women carry unspoken grief, guilt, or shame, or even in some instances, spiritual confusion, right? And remember, society rushes you guys to experience or to minimize this emotional grief or processing, right? They rush you, or you need to make peace. You need to grieve for nako eating, right? And sometimes because of you rushing the process or you minimizing the process of grieving, pupelo holds it all, right? It still holds on to the grief and it needs help to cleanse or to rid itself of this emotional grief or processing, right? So go botlhokwa to process unexpressed emotions. It is important, right, to bring yourself closure to the story of M and A. Healing, it heals the heart and brings a connection, right, that was disconnected, the connection between Popelo le Pelo, right? In so doing, give yourself permission to grieve, to forgive, as well as to begin again. Some women struggle with this. Go lekane ngwana gesho, ke nako ya gore o ke tshwarele o kgone go tswela pele ka bophelo. Point ya boraro ya why it is important to cleanse the womb. Remember, re bolela ka the spiritual context, right, of the importance of cleansing the womb following M and A, right? Point ya boraro e be ke peletile mo ke gore restore sacredness and reclaim power, right? M or A can leave you feeling empty. It can leave you feeling disempowered. It can leave you feeling spiritually vulnerable. So that is why womb cleansing is not just about healing, but rather it is about restoring and reclaiming the womb as a sacred space and not a site of trauma, a portal of creation and not just reproduction, a source of intuition as well as power and not shame. So a womb cleanse is not just about forgetting, but it is about honoring what was. It is about releasing what is still lingering, right? It is about making space for what's next. So whether that's rest or rebirth or simply peace, womb cleansing e botlhokwa. So mo letsogong la ka ke tshwere leswika le leng gore it can assist you with the process of womb cleansing. Mo letsogong la ka ke tshwere the Coral Jade. This helps you to reclaim the womb as a portal of wisdom as well as power. It helps you to release the energetic residue. It helps you to restore the cycle of creation as well as to instill trust. It soothes emotional pain as well as grief. Ke sa bušeletša, the womb cleansing is not for forgetting, but rather it is about honoring what was. It is about releasing what still lingers. It is making space for what is to come, what is next. It is, to some, rest. To some, it is rebirth, or perhaps simply finding a measure of peace that we all seek, but only a few find. Shato Moro, Tobe.